Welcome back to more Billy. You know what I realized last time? Didn't get to see his handsome face. There we go. What a handsome man Billy is. So there's a couple of things we can do now. We can either go up through the parish, fight the gargoyles, ring a bell, or we could go through Darkroot Basin, try and make some progress in that direction. I'm kind of feeling Darkroot. I don't particularly fancy my chances against the gargoyles with nothing but 16 decks, an unupgraded knife, and an unupgraded whip. So let's go gather some resources. Hang on. Before we go any further, something I need to do quickly. There we go. Someone on Reddit got really pissy about the fact that I wasn't parrying enough in the first video. So there you go, I have now parried the Boulder Knight twice, and now I'm not going to fight him, because I can't be bothered, except he's following me, isn't he? Come on then, do your thing. I don't know, you really don't need to parry much in Dark Souls 1. This game doesn't warrant it for the most part. The enemies are kind of slow and sad enough that parrying usually isn't necessary. Man in the comments was behaving as though I don't actually understand how parrying works. I do, I just don't really care. Why care when I can do this? Infinitely more satisfying. So I like doing Darkroot early for a couple of reasons. Grass Crest Shield is a pretty big one. Havel's Ring, another good one. We'll just carry on. Shall we go see Onion Bro? Yeah, let's go see Onion Bro. How you doing? You're in a bit of a pickle, aren't you?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
Yeah, me too, buddy, me too. Hashtag relatable. Speaking of hash, please subscribe to the channel and donate all your loose change so that I can buy more weed and therefore record more Dark Souls. Blah, 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 blah. So, what can I actually... Oh, shut up. What can I actually upgrade at the moment? I've only got 3 shards. I do want to get a couple of upgrades on this knife, so... yeah, we'll just put them both into there. I will upgrade the whip, don't worry. We'll do the whip later. Oh god, yeah, this guy. Kinda forgot about him. Can he actually... like, if he angles himself correctly, can he get a bolt up this passageway and potentially hit Andre? I've never seen it happen, but I imagine if this game was feeling cruel enough, possibly making that a thing. I don't know how much damage Black Fire Bombs are going to do, so not sure if I want to deal with this guy now. He might be a comeback and kill him later, because aside from the chance to drop his stupid staff, not really too much of a reason to kill him right now. Oh, fuck off, that did not hit me. Oh, that damage is a little tragic. That's a little sad, not gonna lie. Oh, I know why, it's because they can't bleed. No. Maybe we don't want to do this yet. I mean, I can go down into the basin, but I was planning on going ahead into the actual forest itself. Yeah, maybe we'll just, oh, fuck off. Maybe we'll just dip into the basin. I was trying to see if I could get past this guy without him noticing me and spazzing out. Go, get over the edge. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, glad people seem to enjoy the first part. I don't know what was going on in that video. When I was editing it, I didn't even remember half of what I said or did. So maybe that's the key to success. The more inebriated I am, clearly the more people want to watch me fumble my way through this game. Except I think I said thumble in the previous part, so we're going to stick with that, with thumbling around. Okay, my only concern with getting Grass Crest Shield is the Halberd Knights, who may be slightly above our pay grade at the moment, but might be able to, like, shove him off the ledge or something. If I can get him up onto this plateau here, then we'll backstab him a couple of times, but this could be a tricky situation. Oh, Jesus. Okay, how are we going to do this? Like that, I suppose. It's going to take a few of these to put him down. This is exactly the sort of fight that shields were made for. And once again, he did not drop the halberd. I think in the 6 or 7 playthroughs I've done of this game, that guy's maybe dropped the halberd once. I don't have good luck with that. Anyway, best shield in the game. As far as I'm concerned, this is like mandatory equipment for most builds. It's on 10 strength, yeah. Question is, are we still light rolling? Yes. Cool. That's all I care about. Because now we're going to have to go kill Havel, who will take just as long, if not longer. So if the forest is kind of off limits to us now, I guess that sort of just leaves gargoyles, really. But if we can get a couple of upgrades on either the knife or the whip, I've no idea how much damage the whip will do to the gargoyles, but I imagine not anything particularly great. We should be fine. We should be fine. Not too concerned. Gargoyles aren't actually that hard. People massively overestimate that boss, as they do with most bosses in this game. It's not the bosses you need to be worried about, it's the bullshit. This is at +2, keep in mind. Now, it's not really a fair thing to say, because I am slashing away at an enemy that is hilariously resistant to slash damage, but even so, come on. Ow. Okay, yeah, I deserved that. There we go. Wow, the dagger kind of sucks when you can't backstab things. I feel like this shouldn't be a new discovery, but somehow it's surprising. Alright, now I need to be a little bit careful, because really the only way I'm going to kill Havel is through backstabs, and yeah, one hit will floor me, so bait out the swing. Alright, how many is this going to take? Oh, that's not good damage. Oh! Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to do it in this video. You don't know me at all. I don't know why I've got my shield up. He's going to kill me in one hit anyway. It just makes me feel better. Yeah, stabbing through the shield. That's how physics work. I nearly ate shit there, by the way. That was a very poorly timed dodge, but for some reason I got away with it. Never punished, baby. There we go. Oh! Absolutely worth it. So, probably going to have this equipped for like 90% of the game, because now I can actually wear clothes that mean something. Is this even any better? I mean, I guess it is, like, a little bit. What do we want to do now? Back through the parish? I mean, it can climb up here to get back through the parish, I guess. Or do we go lower Undead Berg and kill Capra Demon? Decisions, decisions.
A few minutes later.
I've been playing N64 Ocarina of Time recently. I got a new TV not that long ago, and it's like a normal sort of HD smart TV type of situation, but I wasn't aware when I bought it, it just has composite and component inputs on the back of it, which is very rare among smart TVs, so I was able to hook up some of my old systems, including the N64, so yeah, playing Ocarina of Time on actual hardware, always fun. Still a very fun game. I played Twilight Princess again a few months ago for the first time in like a decade. I should probably like pay attention to this guy. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy Twilight Princess as much. Just found it kind of like tedious, I guess. It's pretty much just Ocarina, but worse. I don't know. I kind of like the N64 Zelda more than some of the other modern entries. Oh, this fucking guy. The thing is, when Ocarina of Time rambles or like stalls unnecessarily, you're kind of aware that it's because of like the limitations of the system. Like, you know, there's only so many different ways they can convey, like, a map transition and that sort of thing. Whereas when Twilight Princess stalls, they're just being irritating for the sake of being irritating. Undo your stupid swing. I really hate clearing out this hallway. It's just so annoying until the channeler is dead. It makes you very grateful of the fact that enemy spam is, like, not really a thing in this game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Okay, I made a mistake there. I thought I had the whip equipped on the second slot, and I did not. Oh, thank God. Alright. Yeah, okay, note to self. Equip the whip. Spent enough time talking about it last episode. Oh. Nope, he doesn't take fall damage, apparently. That's beneath him. Oh, fucking Boulder Knights. Oh, come on, he's buffed them as well. Still, when the Channeler dies, he does stay dead permanently. I'm gonna have to go back and replenish Estus anyway before I even attempt the gargoyles. Oh, screw this. Bye. Yeah, that Channeler buff lasts entirely too long. For how rare they are, the Channelers really are, like, one of my most disliked enemies in this game. They're always positioned in the single most annoying way possible. That particular one in the depths, it's not even a problem because he can buff the dragon, it's a problem because he's surrounded by all the fucking rats. Oh, I don't know. Old games do be old. I wonder if that guy on Reddit's happy with me parrying the Boulder Knights yet. Have I done enough for you, Daddy Senpai? You know, I actually think the whip is a decent choice here. Because it hits multiple targets in a straight line. Hey look, we found a use for the whip. Part of the reason why the whip is so bad is because it does reduce damage against enemies with armor or scales. Which is basically all of them. Apart from these guys. And a handful of others. Do we want to equip Ring of Favor? Are we fapping? I mean, I get... The trouble with that thing, right, is there's very little reason not to use it, especially early game, but it is so boring. It's the solution that everyone takes. Might as well, though. I've never done the Lautrec questline. The prospect of losing the Fire Link bonfire is just so irritating that I really don't care. So the potential rewards don't really make his quest any more appealing, I'm gonna be real. So I say we go back and boom off the cliff. Ooh, you know what? You know what, mate? I've picked up a bad habit with saying that recently. I was working in London for like a year, and I swear, every single person... What am I doing? Getting the key. Every single person I spoke to there would, like, start every sentence with, you know what? And it was very infectious. Good people, though. I do miss working with them. Apart from one. Or two.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you.
I am grateful to you for freeing me.
Well, you're not going to be grateful for very long. Boop. Boop. Goodbye. Did I mention the fact that I'm playing offline in the last video? Because, yeah, I'm not dealing with invasions. I don't care. Don't really play PvP ever. It's not really my jam. It's not what I look for in my Souls experience, you know? It's just not quite my tempo. It's taking the fabulous green stink lines coming off of Billy. Billy needs a shower. But Billy chose a life of crime. I have the worst luck when it comes to drops in this game. I only ever seem to get the rare shit that doesn't matter. On my very first playthrough, I managed to get, like, a Titanite catchpole, Symbol of Avarice early. Black Knight Halberd? Nah, you don't need one of those. Oh, fuck off, I'm 5 souls short. Really? Hey you. You look like you have 5 souls. Oh, yeah! 5 souls acquired. Ow. What are your favorite armor sets in this game? Because I know that objectively there are really only like 5 sets worth using. But I don't know, I kind of like... Shadow armor's good. It's very lightweight. You get a bunch of resistances. Silver Knight armor is like a nice balance between weight and stats. I don't know. Obviously, if you can equip it, then you should be wearing like Havel's set or something, but maybe you want to change your pace. Maybe you don't want to plunge a billion levels into endurance for no reason. I checked this last time and I don't remember what the conclusion was. Can you buff the dagger with gold pine resin? Yes, you can. Should we go for a tail cut? Probably should. I mean, it does help to some degree, doesn't it? Does the gargoyle even have attacks that... Oh yeah. Solaire. We have become one. Anyway. Oh, I tried to use the gold pine resin before the fight started there, but the game had other ideas. Ow. Give me that tail. There we go. One down. That was a very unremarkable fight. Hence why I'm probably not gonna show much. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. I don't know why people freak out so much over the gargoyles. I mean, I guess, like, if you're sort of used to the one-on-one encounters leading up to that point, then it's a bit of a change of pace, but they have like fucking no health whatsoever. When I played Bloodborne for the first time, I didn't look at a guide, but I did like chat to a couple of people who had also gone through it and, you know, was hearing horror stories about like this part and the other part. The one boss that everyone seemed to agree on as like being just a brick wall for beginner players was the Shadows of Yharnam. I got that boss on my first try. I actually thought that boss was like fun as hell. I don't know, maybe my brain is just wired correctly to deal with gang fights. That's what happens when you grew up in South London. Okie dokie, so what are we actually doing now? I guess Undead Burg, technically speaking, we don't need to go through the depths, ever. But we might as well. The large embers there, pyromancies, potentially. It's probably in our best interest too. Capra Demon's another one of those fights that people tend to freak out over. I don't necessarily see the problem with it. Just kill the dogs. Just get the dogs out of the way as soon as possible, and you'll be fine. Capra Demon sucks. It's all about the environment and getting rid of his backup. Should we buy this now? Yeah, let's just buy this now, because I'm gonna need it at some point. Technically a waste of money, but... yeah. Let's waste all our money. Hooray. It's like going food shopping when you're hungry. Your brain sees all the tasty treats on display and immediately goes into survival mode. But we have food indoors. Yes, but I must acquire the nuggies. If I go across the bridge, I have to deal with the dragon. Do I want to deal with the dragon? Not particularly. I also don't want to climb all the way up through Havel's tower. Sorry, it's not a dragon. It's a drake. God. Who gives a fuck? It's a red thing with wings that breathes fire. Also, this is a video game. Right, onwards and upwards. I never remember this area very well. It's like such a small, self-contained area, but... I don't know. This is like the part of the game that my brain just skims over. Oof, what a bad day to have eyes. Could that fire be just a tiny bit brighter? I can almost see. Oh, hello. Have I bitched about sorcery in this game yet? I don't think I have. Magic in Dark Souls 1 is the lamest thing in the world. Every spell, aside from, like, one, is just a different permutation of I'm gonna shoot blue glowing lights at you. I was so disappointed when I did my magic-only playthrough a while ago. I genuinely thought there'd be at least a tiny bit more variety. Future games improve on this significantly, especially Elden Ring. Elden Ring magic is actually kinda sick. I think what bums me out the most about sorceries in this game, though, is the fact that they're still quite effective. Like, it's still a decently practical way to play through the game. It's just so aggressively not fun. You can attack these guys through the door if you've got a long enough weapon. I kind of don't. Don't know if the whip can maybe reach. Probably no, because this thing clanks like all hell. So, think we're just gonna have to fight the assassins. Just keep an eye out for when the doors open. Yep, there we go. These guys aren't difficult to deal with, but you also don't want to let them sneak up on you, because they will just kill the shit out of you. They like to go for backstabs. They basically play like I do. There we go. And there are sirens going off outside because I live in the UK, which is just like sheer constant lawless anarchy. Can we lure the dogs out from that stupid little corner over there? There we go. I'm slightly upset by the fact that it takes 3 swings while single-handed to kill them. That doesn't bode well for future tidings. Alright, I think I've procrastinated long enough. Let's see how this shit goes. Did I need to use the pine resin there? Not sure. Missed the very first dodge, excellent. Let's get the doggies up here. Alright, I mean that's basically the fight won now, so... Oh my god, look how much damage that's doing, holy shit. And people complain about this boss? I mean, yeah, on a level 1 playthrough maybe, but like, I've done a level 1 run already, and even then he wasn't that hard. Like, just kill the dogs. Once you kill the dogs, he's just like a big lumbering piece of shit. I see you round there. Don't think you can hide from me. No. Enough of that Blighttown shit. Give me that booty. The game censored itself there. Peekaboo. Something about a plunging attack with a knife is just, like, particularly sad and pathetic looking. Oh yeah, just armor through everything, why don't you? Sorry, it's not armor in this game, it's poise. And it's not a dragon, it's a drake. God, Souls players are like the most pretentious fucking people imaginable. It's pretty great. Yeah. Can she be backstabbed? I must find out. Yeah, boy! All is well. How much I enjoy this game entirely hinges on how many backstabs I can get per minute. If you can't backstab them, then what's even the fucking point? Man, I know it's a video game, but the sad dog noises they make when you kill them are still a little bit depressing. Like, I come from a family of dog lovers. I always had dogs growing up. Something about that, man. I don't know. I can never fully endorse dog murder. Found the boy. How many people have accidentally killed him there by trying to attack the barrels? Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, he's quite handsome, isn't he? Yeah, look at that rugged face. Billy's got eyes on the prize. But yeah, since we got a load of souls and Laurentius goes back to Firelink, I say we just, like, drop down, get the spider shield from the rat shortcut, and then Homeward Bone. Get a couple of levels from Andre on the way. Jesus Christ. Ooh, the sack. You can actually get something fairly decent if you trade that to Snuggly the Crow. Have we talked about Snuggly the Crow? Don't think so. We'll address Snuggly nearer the time. Wow, this video is a train wreck. I'm not sure why they draw so much attention to this rat, because it's really not difficult to kill at all, but it's treated almost like a mini-boss or like a special secret one-off enemy. It's really nothing worth writing home about. take off most of his HP just from the plunging attack. Bye. Just flail away at it, same as every other enemy. Okie dokie. Peace out, bitches. I don't feel like investing super heavily in pyromancy this time around. It's one of those skills that's like, it's hard to justify not using pyromancy because it doesn't take up any of your other stats, and like, it's something you can level and improve completely independently from everything else. But the upgrade costs later down the line just get prohibitively expensive. And I'm not sure how much I care. I could use those souls for just leveling my character. Also, I ran straight past him.
Well, I see you made it out.
Well, so you made it out.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll be pleased. Ah. Oh, really? But I'm on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fucking Kapora Gabora all over again.
Oh, I'll be. Oh, really? But I'm on. Only.
Oh, you annoying piece of shit.
Oh, hello.
This guy punishes you for not reading the dialogue.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Fuck you.
Fully raggedy.
Oh, the incels are in
The
town.
least you can do is don't you dare meet my lady like that.
I think the voice actor there might have slightly overestimated his character. He clearly said "milady." A tip for milady, if you will.
You are undead as well, and we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission, and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
I'm gonna be real with you, I have no idea what this character's purpose is or why she exists. Her purpose, as far as I can tell, is to get lost in the catacombs. If there's more to her than that, then I do not know and don't care. Feel free to tell me anyway, though. I know you will. Oh, I got another one. You can dual wield them. It's just like Elden Ring. You can technically dual wield in this game, you just don't get any, like, benefit for doing so. You get all the downsides of not having a shield without opening up new combo pathways or doing anything interesting. Thanks for that. And I died. Okay, well, I was kind of starting to get a little sick of this game anyway, so that's probably a good place to stop. Oh, they got rid of Billy's handsome face. Look at him now. He's all crispy. Still, onwards and upwards. Okay, I lied. We're not done yet. So I went and picked up my souls, went and gave Andre the Ember, bought the repair box, blah 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 blah. And then I realized, well, since we sort of addressed it earlier, let's do the return trip to the asylum. I don't know. There's been a lot of aimless wandering in this video, so I'd like to actually feel like we've achieved something more than just gargoyles. This is like kind of a cool, cryptic little thing. I'm not sure how you were meant to really find this, but I don't know, maybe it comes naturally to some people. It reminds me of like Shadow of the Colossus. You see the big tower and your first instinct is like, oh, I want to see if I can get up there. So, plus I guess it's kind of playing into the fact that, you know, first time around there are like items out of reach and stuff. So I guess in the back of your head you maybe know that you'll be making a return trip at some stage. Anyway, we have become Egg. We are now Egg. Welcome to Egg. These guys actually do a lot of fucking damage. Okay, let's commit to killing this thing. Use the fireplace. I'm gonna keep calling them fireplaces too. I'm surprised no one got annoyed at me for saying that rather than bonfire consistently. You know, bonfire's not a term that I would ever use frequently outside of this game. Mind you, neither's fireplace, but shut up. Alright, we good? Are we feeling good about this guy? Yeah, it'll be fine. This boss is hilariously weak to bleed, so If you've got a decent bleed weapon like I do, then he's not so bad. So yeah, exactly the same fight as the Asylum Demon, except for the fact he has a big explosion move, which is the only thing you really need to care about. Also, why am I not two-handing? He will absolutely kill me in one shot, even if I have the shield up, so might as well just two-hand for the extra damage. Yeah, this guy is disgustingly weak to bleed, so, you know the drill. Get in those cheeks! As long as you don't get caught by the explosion move, this fight's really simple. I mean, you've done it already, you've literally done this boss before. The explosion move does have a somewhat imposing hitbox, but it's not too bad. He technically has a lot of HP, but fortunately most of it will be lost to bleed. As long as you stay behind him, he'll just do his ground pound and the explosion move. You won't have to worry about staff swings of any sort. Yet another reason why Billy chose a life of crime. But have you tried parrying the explosion? Yeah. Right up his gooch. You would hover, wouldn't you? Just to prolong the fight by an extra few seconds. There we go. Easy money. So yeah, guess I'll clear out the rest of this place off camera. You're not missing much. There's a couple of Black Knights, but you've seen me fight like 3 of them by now. It's just gonna be Backstab City, so yeah. Guess I'll do this, and I will join you another day for the continuing adventures of Billy. There we go. Had to get one more in for the road. Anyway, back to where we started. Leaving. Bye. Got a doll. Oh yeah, this is what actually reminded me to even come back here in the first place. In case you didn't know this was a thing. So this is Snuggly the Crow. How anyone was meant to figure this out, I do not know. But it's here.
You. Give me warm. Give me soft.
Well, if by warm and soft you mean... yeah, this works. Here, have a sack. Now you quit the game again. And go back. I promise you this is actually gonna do something, it's not just one big grift.
You. Give me warm. Give me soft.
So, yeah, this character basically trades you random shit in exchange for other random shit. There's a big old list of what she wants on the wiki, but there's absolutely no correlation at all. So you see, I just gave her the Butcher Sack and received the Asylum Demon's Hammer in return. Yeah, I don't know. Don't get it. While we were here, we also got Rusted Iron Ring and a Black Knight Sword. Okay, ending. Bye. That's enough Dark Souls for one night. Jesus Christ.